This is the obligatory Who Am I video. So who is this geeky Aussie guy who talks too fast and seems to love technology? Well, first things first, I promise this video is going to be fairly short, so I'm not going to bore you with too much details. So let's get into it. Yes, obviously I am a geek. Actually, I've been a geek since I can remember, and I was dabbling with computers back in the day before they were actually PCs. So, in other words, prior to PCs coming out. I feel old. Actually, my background is mainframes. I was brought up on those huge computers you see, in old B-grade movies, with the whirling tapes. Well, I was actually using those when I started my career. Wrote my first game, a Simple Simon type game for the Commodore 16 when I was 18. Really have been programming sort of more or less for 30 years full time. I've done a few other things in my time, internet marketing for one, but basically my entire sort of history more or less has been programming. And I am a games programmer and a reskinner. You can check out my reskinning games course on Udemy if you're interested in that sort of thing. But essentially I've been using Java, which is the language we're using in this course for Android apps since the late 1990s. I was writing enterprise Java applications back then, and back in the day Java was a fairly slow language and didn't have anywhere near the amount of features it has these days. And look, how things have changed. Today Java's much faster and is so sort of fully featured it's not funny, and I think you're going to enjoy what you see in this course. So I've been self-employed since 2000 and I'm full-time on the internet and working on apps. I absolutely love them and really can't get enough of both creating them and playing them. I've got a number of games in the Google App Android store as well. So if you want to find out more, keep up with my rants and fun and hopefully good information about apps development and those types of things in general, you can contact me or keep up with what I'm doing on these sites. Facebook.com/tim.bachalka, or on Twitter you can contact me on twitter.com/timbachalka, no spaces or no dots, or YouTube if that's your fancy, youtube.com/user/timbachalka. Now you can find links to what I've just been through in the extras section right at the bottom of this course, which is a file that you can sort of click the link to and not a video. So check that out right at the extra section right at the bottom of this course. Now I just want to finish this off by saying make sure you do also use the discussions feature within this course to leave comments that all students can see. This is great because you can ask a question and I can then answer it and everyone benefits from the reply. And the other thing I want to point out is new topics. Feel free to ask about new topics that aren't yet covered in this course, and I'm happy to create new videos where there's a number of people who are interested in it that helps solidify your Android app programming understanding. All right, well, that's my little Who Am I video over and done with. Let's move on.